This will be a two-part video on sciatica nerve pain. Part one of the video is going to be how you can go about rehabilitating sciatica nerve pain, also aka my sciatica went out on me, if you're currently experiencing it at the moment. The other one will be different exercises you can do to help prevent sciatica from going out on you. So if you're currently experiencing it, which is this part of the video, you got a few options here. Now you can go online, you'll see a lot of exercises and various things to help. I have personally 3 exercises that I like to use. One of them I have not found online. My wife actually showed me it, and it's probably the most painful one in the rehabilitation process, but I feel it's the most beneficial and it's helped the most. Besides the common things of resting, getting ice and relaxation and heating pads and different techniques, after a while you got to get to a point that you're going to need to do some sort of movements to help speed up the process. So I have a blog article that I'm writing about this whole topic. I'll put the link below if you want to get more in detail with it. It also has links to more scientific things about it. So anyway, let's get into it. First off, you're going to need a bed sheet. Now what you're going to do is you got to take the opposite ends of it. Similar to if you were to try to roll up a towel into this fashion. So you're going to take the opposite ends, try to twist it up. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just twist it up enough so it almost forms like a really sloppy looking rope. Okay? Now, you got to lay that to the side of the bed real fast. Any pillows at the end of the bed, you do not want your head resting on a pillow. The reason being is you want to keep your back completely flat when you lay down. So, you got to lay down flat. You got to take both of these ends here, these are going to act as the handles. You got to try to pull this towards your foot. So the loop goes around your foot here. And at this point, I'm trying to get up a little bit so the camera can see, you got to pull your leg upward like so. Now, only go to the point that you feel comfortable. It's got to cause a stretch right along here. You want to try to keep your leg straight when you're doing it. And this is going to be painful, but I really feel like this helps loosen up the sciatica better than any of the other exercises. So, you want to do this for 30 seconds, bring the leg back down. You got to switch to the next leg. Same thing again. Pull it up, however you feel you need to. If you have to roll your hands around to get it up high, if you're feeling flexible, great. But just get 30 seconds. Now, you got to go back and forth for 3 times. After you do that, come to more easier exercises. Actually, I realize there's more than 3 exercises that I do, but we'll show you those too. So in this case, you want to lay sideways. Your hand can be out here, wherever you feel comfortable. You got to basically lift the foot up, and you just got to turn like this. Now, you can't. If you're familiar with rotator cuff exercises, it's kind of similar. It's like the rotator cuff movement, almost for your hip. Is the best way I can describe it. So you do 10 of those. You got to do 10 on the other side. And then after that, the next one up is an abductor exercise right here. So you got to keep your foot together, and you just got to lift it up like so. You got to feel it get really tight in the side area. You do not want to have your foot off the other foot. You want them to be touching the whole time, so like a clam almost. And it seems easy, but it's not that easy. Those are the 3 exercises. Now, at that point, what I like to do is 2 little stretches. Well, actually, 3 little stretches. Sorry, I'm all over the place here. So you're going to do 3 stretches. One, very basic one. You'll see this probably in any sciatica exercise thing. Bring your leg up and pull it. So you can do that. Switch to the other one. Pull for 30 seconds. Next, you got to bring your both knees up. Cross one knee like this, and you got to actually push your thigh right here, your inner thigh, so you're kind of pushing it downward for like 30 seconds. Then again, this side, 30 seconds. Now, after that, you go back to the cross again. You gotta put your hand between your leg here that's crossed and grab the other side of the leg, and you gotta pull upward. Same thing on the other side. Now what you notice is a lot of these sciatica stretches there are both doing the inner abductor and the outer abductor. So yeah, those are actually part of your sciatica. That it's not part of your sciatica. It helps with the sciatica nerve not being pinched as much. You're trying to stretch out the pinch that's happening, because a lot of times sciatica, when it goes out on it, it's because the nerve is pinched. The nerve can either get pinched in your lower back, or it can get pinched within the ball socket joint of the hip region. So these are different techniques to use to unpinch it. The other thing is, you kind of want to make sure you're on a bed. Don't do this on the floor. This helps loosen you up. I especially recommend doing this if you're going to basically have to do some sort of work routine or something where you're not going to be able to rest anymore for the day. Because, you know, sciaticas take weeks to heal, and a job, when you have bills to pay, they don't want to hear that. So do these before you go and do work or something. This will help keep you a little loose for a better part of the day. I hope this has helped you. I'm going to be making part 2, which will be explaining not rehabilitation, but preventative exercises, so you don't have to deal with the sciatica pain anymore. It is absolutely horrible to deal with. I've dealt with it many times throughout my life, and I'm trying to stay away from it and not have this ever happen again. So hopefully this has helped.